Good morning. 8th of October 21, Z Gas 3. We mentioned electricity prices before. We mentioned all these utilities prices that are going up, inflation 4% minimum. This is what they really tell you. It's a lie because if you look at basic goods and services, these are growing about 50%, 30%, and then they increase this budget 240 billion per year here in Spain. So then who is going to suffer this? The Zs. Now, you must complain. How can you really peacefully complain? Very simple. Do not ever talk to any of those in the dark side of the tax, those that are going to get 240 billion of tax. Those public workers, 4 million, unemployed, 4 million, then we have the pensioners, and then we have this new 400 euro they are going to pay to you to have cultural activities per year. So they are buying your vote. Yes, but by really making this country go bankrupt, having debt grow, this debt you are going to have to pay it, said. So now the gas will go up, say 50%, 60%. They are going to tell you all different type of stories. There is only one solution I mentioned before. We have 21% VAT, we have 24% profit tax, we have 34% social security national insurance, we have 20% this income tax. So these two account for 54%. The reason why we cannot employ Zs is because this is 54%. So if you earn more than 20,000 euros, if you earn 30,000 euros, then income tax becomes 30%. So 30 and 34 is 64%. So if I pay you 100 euros, then 64 euros go to these inutile governments spending the money into financing their vote. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to employ in another country, of course. Now you have to complain about this. Don't wait this prime minister to do something for you. No, no, no. They are going to spend your pension. The pension you get to pay today if you are employed, this is being spent today into the current pensioners. So they are stealing your pension. Judges will do nothing. They never do nothing at all. So the only way you can really realize about this is to like, subscribe, and pass these videos. Zs. Really, you have to get united, have to get together because there is a solution. There is different tax schemes that are flat. Like for example, New Zealand, like for example, Singapore, they have a flat system whereby there is a bracket. And then if you earn, say, up to 15,000 euros, then you pay 0. From 15 to 25, then you pay 5. Then from 25 to 30, then you pay 15. Then from 30 onwards, 17 is the maximum. So you can really push forward in your career to earn more than inflation. The system now is that you are thinking to be working for the government. They will give you a 2% pay rise if you work in the dark side of the government. 4 million inutile, non-digital, Stone Age government system of 5 institutions, they cut its process. So you will be surrounded by the dark side. You will have huge non-motivational and then huge problems to get promoted because no one wants to promote you, and then you will only get a 2% pay increase per year, and the inflation, the real inflation will be 30%. If you look at electricity, if you look at food, those are the main areas that I am concerned about. Then those are going to grow. So the only way you can fight these Zs, and if you are listening in the United Nations, yes, Zs have a right to work, have a right for a house, have a right to not be depressed, have a right for even more psychological problems we are starting to listen in the news. Get your act together, Zs. Please go in the light side, like and subscribe. Never ever listen to the dark side. They are spending your pension and they will never lift the barrier of entry. This barrier of entry is 64%. They have to put it down and then we want to employ you. Yes, of course we want, but you have to really think about, are you going to work in the dark side, 2% your wage adjusted yearly and inflation 20%, or do you want to work for us in the light side, in utility, in the intrinsic value? Then tell them, please, the more you earn, because we need you, we need to give you bonuses, then the better you will stay in the light side. Z, gas, 3. You can be above the gas. Yes, you can. Thank you. Take care. Bye.